Guess who recorded an entire video yesterday and then the mic wasn't on the entire time? I'll give you a hint. It's not Brad Pitt. It's not Bill Murray. It's me. It's your boy. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Look, the good news is that I can reuse the intro that I used on yesterday's Now video, which is lost to the ether. Okay. What do a home contractor remodeling a kitchen and a Mahjong player have in common? They're both looking for good tiles. He's mad. He's mad. He's a little bit mad. He's very, very mad. I'm so mad. Look, I use a piece of software called OBS to record these, as everyone does if you're streaming or making YouTube videos. Probably heard of it, but this is how you give someone trust issues. Because now whenever I boot it up, it like resets all my default mic inputs. This is the least could you imagine if someone did like a stand-up comedy set and they started a joke with, you ever notice how your default mic inputs, like, I understand this is a very niche issue here. At the same time, it's genuinely plaguing me. It's genuinely plaguing me. All right, let's take a look at this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. I was also a little bit scared. Immediate fear right off the bat. That's what you love to see from the YouTube channel that you're choosing to watch. That we were gonna all four of us deal Northwinds and start over. No, dude, I like this hand. I'm willing to go for this hand. So what am I looking at here? I could probably get rid of this 8 at a certain point and go for the 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9 pure double sequence. Also, I'm immediately gonna get distracted. You might notice that the lighting is a little bit different. It's because I pulled back the curtain. I can see outside as I'm playing this game of Riichi Mahjong. Now, Yusong, isn't that dangerously close to touching grass? Yes, it is. And I'm vehemently anti-outdoors, okay? Not really, but it's funny to say. I can experience outside from the safety of inside, which I honestly think is the best of both worlds. I mean, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Cause my thinking was keep the room dark so that you can control the lighting. But then I was like, it's making me sad. Why don't I just open the curtain? I do look a little blown out right now. Might look a little more pale than usual. Also, we gotta be really careful here. He's already talking about being careful. Yeah, you're right. You're dang right I am. It's because the player to my right, already representing 2 Han on the board right now, just took out Tomato Town. You're gonna hate this. I can't. This is a half. That's a half flush just waiting to happen. I understand that a 2 of bamboo just passed. I wholeheartedly recognize that. But if you take a look at this hand, it's the only one I got. Ba-da-da-da. If you take a look at this hand, it's not that valuable. It's a little too slow. I understand we're probably like 1 or 2 away from Tenpai and it's only like 7 discards in. But in the face of this half flush, nope, I'm gonna need someone else to show me the light. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Unfortunately, we gotta make all these work. 7 of bamboo was recently discarded, but again, they just switched up something inside their hand, so I'm pretty sure they're in Tenpai. It's stressful. It's stressful. And what's more stressful is that, oh, thank you for getting us out of here. Pinfu only hand, pure straight. I could kiss you on the mouth. Thank you for getting us out of that situation. Because this was at least 4 Han, but also it's spicier than that because the Dora is in the suit that they were going for. Holy moly, by the way. Holy moly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes, but these shapes are weird. These shapes are weird. I don't mean to be a traditionalist. Wait, hang on. This is a dangerous joke to make. Where are the squares? No, I don't know. This is a really strange situation because these shapes, while they look like something, they're not really anything. We need a very specific set of tiles in order to make them work. Dude, I'm gonna keep this 6. I don't know why. Can I be completely honest with you? Even though we have all 5 shapes, I'm like, this 1-2 is not that strong. If we draw like a 5 or a 7 here, maybe we'll be willing to switch. Oh man, how are we gonna win with this hand if we're not taking stuff like that? He's losing it. He's losing it. There was a world, he said the phrase, there was a world where we pawned the 2 of bamboo. We cut the 1s and then we went for all simples. But unfortunately, our hand is Vanessa Carlton would have a great time describing our hand because I could draw 1,000 tiles, okay? And still be pretty far away from Tenpai. Vanessa Carlton reference, 1,000 miles. Nothing super scary on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, here's the messed up part. You're not gonna like this at all. This is a 7 pairs hand because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see how we could win otherwise. All triplets, please. You're gonna make me guffaw. You're gonna make me laugh and spit out my drink. Immediately punished. Immediately punished for maybe the world's greatest pure double sequence of all time. Maybe. But you know what? It doesn't hurt our efficiency that much. Ooh. 8-9 is not gonna do it for us. 8-9 is not gonna do it for us. I don't want to keep anything around there because, you know, there's a world where we can end up in Furiten or something. Player to my right calls Riichi. Fine. Well, I gotta get better at Mahjong because this behavior cannot stand. I can't be like playing like a coward the whole time and then kissing people on the mouth, saying I could kiss you on the mouth for getting us out of a sticky situation. I'm not happy when I shouldn't be happy when other people win. I should have been fighting for this hand. Although, if I'm looking at my discards, I'm not sure, like, I would like to have these 8s back and that 9 back. Maybe that means if, oh my God. Maybe that means, I should have seen the 7 pairs earlier and realized like this hand was gonna be difficult no matter what. Okay, hilariously, 1 away from Tenpai for 7 pairs can still win with a fairly strong hand. Also, our pairs are like connected. We could still play this relatively normally. Get rid of some of our dangerous tiles. We're in great position. I'd be so happy to accept an exhaustive draw where I'm in Tenpai at the end of this round. Not a safe tile, that 1 of circles, but banking on the fact that it's a terminal. I get it. I've been there. We know that the 3 of bamboo is safe. This Southwind is like 99% safe. It's 99% safe. 2, okay, I guess they're making a Suji read to that 5. Fair enough. The 3 of characters I have in my hand is not necessarily that safe though. I'm gonna get rid of the Southwind. It's more, I think it's fairly safe and I think it's worth the risk that we draw one of these other tiles that, you know, on the subject of remaining tiles, they're just more likely to come out. We know that the 3 is safe. We're gonna have to discard one last time, like a song from Hamilton, the musical, before the end of this round. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. It was a treasure. The episode that's been lost to time. Oh my God. I have no regrets, but come on, that hurts a little. That hurts. You're gonna just spit in my face like that? They were waiting on the 4 or the 7 of circles. The player across from me was in Tenpai for the 3 of characters, but I guess they couldn't call Ron because maybe they just didn't have like a valid hand. Yeah, they had no Yaku in their hand. Fair enough. The episode that's been lost to time was a game where we went to the Forbidden West round. And here's the messed up thing. That thumbnail would have been so easy. So easy to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. I don't want to push for this hand though. I don't want to push for this hand at all. This hand is like pretty garbage, but if we're gonna get rid of the Dora, we got to do it early. How many pairs do we have? Okay, we have 3 pairs in our hand. That's not great. We want 2 pairs if we're keeping our hand closed. General rule of Mahjong taught to me by unofficial mentor Dana Chiba. Okay. That's something as well. We can maybe still use this as a pair, or honestly, I feel like this one's probably going to be our pair. It's hard to build this into anything. So one of characters can probably go, especially if we want to keep our options open later. Player across from me is going for some kind of flush right now. Okay. It's either you're a poker player or a plumber. Either way, I'm sensing a flush in the circle suit. It's a little bit spooky. It's very spooky. And even now, they can make use of the door, right? Even though I've discarded one, they could still have a pair of them. I mean, now it's getting less and less likely. But if they're going for a half flush, they could still make use of the door. We got to be careful about that. Oh, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I cut the ones here? I suppose so, right? I mean, now it's basically locked in that these are going to be our pair. And I feel like discarding the ones allows us to accept the most number of tiles. Unfortunately, you know what? We should have been a little bit more careful. Discarding circle tiles in the face of this probable half flush is a very scary thing to do indeed. Getting rid of this 7-9 would have been better probably. Honestly, still throwing away the 1 and the 3, like not getting too attached to it because it's the most recent thing that's coming into our hand is not a bad idea either. Player to our right, we got to be a little bit careful of. They're willing to discard the door, but their discards don't seem that scary. They also have not discarded any circle tiles. Dude, I have to start going for it. I have to start going for it. The longer I hold on to these, the worse and worse it gets. They're willing to cut some circle tiles now. Not sure if that's a sign that they're intent by, oh my goodness. They're willing to cut a red 5 of bamboo. I'm playing with demons. I sense that there's some blood in the water. Something's going on here. There's the Riichi. Okay. They're the dealer too. This is a dealer Riichi. As far as things go, this is a pretty formidable position. I'm gonna do it to him. I'm gonna do it to him. The place where I did it to him was just right now. I'm making the Suji read that, you know, they don't have a 3-4 weight. And discarding the 2 of characters. I'm also breaking up a triplet, so we know that they don't have a pair. We're lucky that they don't have like a huge hand here. Riichi, Sumo, Pinfu. But as the dealer, that's still something. That's still something. And they get to keep their dealer seat. Okay. Not an easy feat. Just the rhyme came to me. I thought I'd spit some bars just now. Okay. This hand is, This is challenging. You know, you ever notice, I was listening to like, you know, I was driving around with my parents. They were listening to NPR. And then one of the hosts described a symphony as challenging. Like a piece of classical music as challenging. And I was just like, you coward, just call it what it is. Bad. And I love classical music. I've played piano my whole life. I genuinely love classical music. If you're gonna call a piece challenging, just say it. It's bad. We can all be adults here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a 5th shape here. This can't stand. We have 4 shapes in our hand. We have 3 pairs in our hand. I don't know. And here's the messed up part, right? Like, oh, Philip. Like, we're a song from Hamilton. Okay, we technically have all 5 shapes. I would love to get another north wind here. It's our seat wind. We can actually pawn it and like go with the rest of our hand. Oh, would love that as well. Would love to cheat this 6, but I don't think it's in the cards. Any signs of a flush? I don't really see it. I know like not a lot has been discarded so far, but I get the sense that everyone's hands are not that strong. Okay. Sure thing. Now we're 1 away from Tenpai. The god draw right now would be the 6 of bamboo. It's not Riichi Pinfu, but at least we can wait on the 3 and the 6. Double-sided wait. And now we're gonna have to get rid of this Northwind. We're gonna have to get rid of this Northwind, and I think I'm just gonna do it. The fastest Riichi you've ever seen. He's absolutely gonna do it. Watch the Dora tiles start to come out. Exactly. This is, I love being in the Jade Room because now everyone like understands the fundamentals, but then again, that's not like a, you know, who cares? It doesn't matter if you understand the fundamentals as long as you win. But it's cool to see strategies that I've learned and practice being also practiced by the players around me. Okay. I love that Right Lord and Across Lord were both being a little greedy and keeping onto the Dora, because you never know. You never know. Okay, we are waiting for the 3 and the 6 of characters. It seems maybe likely that it's going to come out. I mean, I've given no indication that they're safe. I've even discarded a lot of character tiles, which might make people think like, oh, he probably doesn't have very many character tiles, or is not going for them. But that's where I get you. That's where I get you. Okay, at least, yeah, we haven't given people too much information, right? I mean, the player to my left is willing to discard the 6 because I've discarded this 3 and 9. And so they know I don't have a 4-5 weight, nor do I have a 7-8 weight. Okay, player to my right calls Riichi. If you wanna get into this shootout, fine. I have a double-sided weight. I think it's okay. Player to my left somehow takes it on a 7 pairs all simples hand. That's amazing. That's legitimately amazing. I have no idea how they managed to navigate that hand so beautifully. You know what I mean? Man, okay. All right, fair enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. Here's the messed up part though. Like the door is the 6 of bamboo. I would much rather have that than like whatever this is doing, you know? Great draws, great pickups. 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence dream is still kind of alive. It's a little bit greedy. He's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give him a chance. Okay, now we have to cut this. There's just too many good tiles that we can accept now. Can accept the 2 that make this our pair. And again, can accept a triplet of either one of characters or the 1 of circles. A lot of possibility in this hand. Oh. Okay, we gotta make some decisions right now. For a moment there, a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence was possible, but then like we need to get rid of some of these pairs. So I know it's not great right now. We have 3 pairs in our hand, and we're looking to get a closed hand. It's not great, but I still want to keep as many options available to me as possible. Maybe I should have gotten rid of this 1 here in retrospect, because I think this 1, 1, 1, 3 is our strongest shape. Oh, holy pairs, Batman. 6, 7 doesn't need any support. Because again, if we had cut this 1, right, and we drew a 4, we can cut the other one and be sitting so happy right now. Okay. 4. I don't have any regrets right now. Player to my right calls Riichi. Player to my left had opened up on an 8 of bamboo. That says to me they're not going for that. That's just a half flush hand. Or, I mean, excuse me, an all simples hand. He's still sleepy. He's still sleepy. I'm gonna do a little bit of folding here. Just a little bit of folding. We can still stay in here and fight for a chance to get into Tenpai. Player to my left is not slowing down either. Okay. If it comes down to it, I'll throw this. I want to throw this 1 of circles so bad. But unfortunately, it's not safe yet. I'm in Tenpai if I throw this down. The 1 is not safe. For what? For what? Just Tenpai? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You hated that. I hated that. They haven't discarded a single circle tile. And we can still get into Tenpai if we draw like a 4 or a another 1. Another 1 might be really difficult, but we can draw a 4 of circles here. Or we can draw a 1 of characters too. Like, there's a lot of ways that we can still get into Tenpai this game. 2 of characters is hilariously safe here because it was discarded by Right Lord earlier on. And now with 13 tiles left, I think we do chi to get into Tenpai. Yeah, so this is just a... Oh my god, it was not just an all simples hand. They had a pair of the Dora. All right, we've been getting drained pretty well here. What am I, a retail investor? What's going on here? We've been getting drained pretty well here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5. Okay. We have some shapes here. We can throw some hands. 9 is unfortunately redundant. Again, these honor tiles aren't great, right? Southwind's already been discarded. Eastwind does nothing for us. And the green dragon's the Dora indicator, meaning that there's one less of them. Okay. Drawing the 2, I'm not going to turn up my nose at that. I'm going to cut the Eastwind here. It does nothing for us. There's still a chance that we draw another Southwind. Player to my left cutting some good tiles. I wonder if they broke up that shape intentionally. I mean, that's as good as a signal as any, right? All right, this is the world's most Riichi pinfoolable hand of all time. Not only that, if things go our way, like if we draw a 5 of circles or an 8 of circles, and then a 5 of characters, we have a 3-sided weight. And that feels good. That feels incredible. Holy moly, it's happening. One time for the one time. 5 of characters, please. Please, onegai shimasu. Okay, I'm gonna keep this Southwind because whenever we discard it, we know it's a safe tile. Doesn't hurt by keeping it around. 2s and 8s are already coming out of the woodwork. Not sure what that means. Again, a cross lord and left lord both have not. Oh, I want that so bad. Except I can't, right? I can't. If I cheat that, I would have no Yaku. I would need to refinance my entire hand. So many good tiles are coming out. There's the con. New door indicator is the 2 of characters. That's not great news for us. We're playing with fire right now. The con, I don't know, because I like conning when I'm gonna take a look at their defense stat. Okay, it's not that they might not be in Tenpai. They might not be in Tenpai. Okay, I'm gonna keep this 9 of circles right now. I think it's pretty safe, and there's a chance that we could get a pure straight here. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh my god. If I get the chance to call Riichi here on the 5 of characters, I absolutely take it. Our outs are just too good. Like if we're gonna go one-on-one, tete-a-tete with a Riichi, I would take my 3-sided weight over your 2-sided weight any day of the week. And I think that's the opportunity to chase. Okay, unfortunately for us, this 8 of bamboo is not necessarily safe. They're willing to cut the 9, right? Yeah, worst case scenario is that they have like a 6-7. They had like a 7-9 upgraded to a 6-7. Hurts. Hurts. Call me a rental car company. It hurts. It definitely hurts, dude. It absolutely hurts. It's so painful. I can't even begin to. I promise you, if you're feeling pain, we are every night. It fills me with a sense of wholesomeness that we are looking at the same moon. Okay, we are experiencing the same hurt right now. Okay, safe tiles at least. Safe tiles. Anyone else discarding some safe tiles right now? No, just me. 10 tiles left. Can we get into Tenpai? Yeah, but it's gonna take a miracle. Someone needs to show me that the 3 or the 8 of bamboo is safe. Okay, what happens here? I need someone to show me that the 3 of bamboo is safe. Not gonna happen. And then I need to chi into a 7 of bamboo or a 2-5. Probably not gonna happen. 3 is not safe. Even if we can chi into it right now, we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it. Yeah, okay. This doesn't allow us to get into Tenpai anyway. What were they waiting on? I'm gonna hide my camera now so we can see. 3 or the 6 of circles. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. That's pretty spicy too, because they discarded a lot of circle tiles. We need a dub. We need a dub right now. I could really use a genie or a wish to go back to a dub more simpler than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we stretch this into 2 shapes, we have everything that we need, and holy moly, it happened. It absolutely happened. Not Riichi Pinfu, but that's okay. I would just like to get into Tenpai. So how does that happen? We draw a 1, 4, or a 7 of characters. Wait on the 8 or the 9 or the 8. Or we draw 9 of characters or an 8 of bamboo, and we slam the Riichi for a 3-sided weight. As the dealer, that's not nothing. We have a good chance of hitting an Oradora too. Oh my god. Please? One hand where the demons aren't out to play. One hand where everyone's just riddled with garbage and I can take a quick three-sided weight. I'm taking this Riichi. Player to my right is probably going for the half flush in the circle suit. Immediately abandon ship. That's the power of an early Riichi, especially as the dealer. So why am I in love with this Riichi? I love my curvy Riichi. I like this Riichi because the 9 of characters, it's probably gonna come out. If you run out of safe tiles, 9 is probably gonna come out. The 8 also probably gonna come out. It's close to the Dora, which means, I don't know, people are gonna have a little bit more trepidation discarding it. Okay, but we can at least have a good chance of winning on this 9 of characters. We absolutely take that. Please, 1 Oradora. Nope, but that's okay. But we take the win as the dealer anyway. 2,000 points in the bank. Now we're at least tied for 4th. No, this is anyone's game right now. This is anyone's game. Oh, we have 2 copies of the Dora. Okay. This might be a hand where we go sicko mode and try to force the all simples, because otherwise, I don't know how we win. Just kidding. We could play this hand pretty normally as well. I legitimately don't know what to discard right now. Hello, this is your pilot speaking. I'm so scared to fly this plane. I know it's different. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We technically have all 5 shapes. The shapes in in the character suit right now are not that strong. What is this, dude? Is that even good? I don't even know if that's good. I don't even know if that's good. I don't think that that's good. I don't think that we want a 4-5 and a 5-6. The likelihood that other people discard tiles close to the Dora are just slim to none. Okay. If we draw a 2 of characters or a 7 of characters, we're gonna cut this red 5. Keeping this green dragon just in case for a miracle or for a safe tile later a safe-ish tile later to throw down. Okay, there's also a world where we turn this into a 3-3-4-4-5-5 mixed triple sequence. Fair enough. That'd be pretty nice too. If that's the case, we don't even need to call Riichi. We can just sit in Damaten. Pure double sequence with a pair of the Dora. Yeah, I think that's a hand where we don't necessarily have to call Riichi. And again, if we draw, I gotta remind myself of this. If we draw 2 of characters, we still have 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. We don't want to get too sauced. Okay, I mean, we could have kept the 4 there. And what? Thrown the green dragon? We would have had 3, 4, 5. We would have had 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe. So we would have had a lot of options available to us. But again, I don't necessarily know. Let me know what you would have done in that situation. I'm genuinely very, very curious. Also, I gotta say this right now. I appreciate all the comments genuinely, but if you're gonna backseat in a situation where I didn't ask, might I direct your attention to the outside, the outdoors? Because I don't wanna read that, and I don't know if you wanna necessarily write those. Yeah. Thanks for hearing me out. I'm gonna cut the 9 of characters here. And here's the thing, I do ask for your opinion a lot. So it's not like, you know, there's never an option to express yourself. No, that's not the case at all. I'm gonna cut the 1 of characters. It seems relatively safe with the amount of 2s that have been thrown. Fair enough. This is a very spicy situation. The player to our left has not given us a lot of information to work with. The player across from us were very lucky. They threw down a fairly unsafe tile and they let us slide into the DMs just right there. I can't believe it. And as the dealer, I'm about to get drained for a lot, right? Sumo Red Dragon, and they didn't call the Riichi. It was a spicy situation. They pushed for it. They were willing to say to themselves, this is the essence of gambling, and push with that 8 of characters. Would I have had the gumption to do that? I'm not sure. But maybe this is the type of leveling up that we need to do now that we're in here with the Jade Room, right? Thank God I didn't misclick the pawn there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes in our hand. It's not great. Could be worse though. Chance at a pure double sequence with this 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Chance at a 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5 as well. A very, very flexible shape as far as things go. Oh, okay, we don't have a 5th shape. Can't afford to be super greedy with these. Sure, pawn my best tiles. Pawn my best tiles. See if I care. Red Dragon probably not going to do anything for us. Player to my right. Okay, I mean, tell me you're going for circle tiles without telling me you're going for circle tiles. I have no, like, that's the only conclusion that I can draw from this. And I feel like we've seen the player to my right go for a lot of aggressive half flushes. Okay, these are the worst shapes I've ever seen. These are some of the worst shapes I've ever seen. We're gonna go for it though. We're absolutely gonna go for it. Okay, everyone is everybody in this club getting open Yakuhai. Sure. Immediately punished by discarding the 4. Sure. Sure. I don't think that was necessarily the wrong discard either. Maybe it's not worth it to keep that safe tile, but again, I'm gonna keep it. If someone's willing, if at any point, oh, we draw it. Holy moly. Now we just need a pair. What is this, dude? Is this just a regular hand? What is this 6, 7, 8 discard? Maybe they're going for a full outside or a half outside hand. If someone's willing to cut the door now it becomes very scary. They could be going for a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence as well. Oh, this is so greedy. This is so greedy. Okay, yep, it's the 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, and we have to be careful for a 7, 8, 9 as well. That's horrifying. That's horrifying to me. And we would have drawn the other Northwind. But again, that's bad luck. That's not necessarily bad play. What are they missing? A 1, 2, 3 in the character suit? Don't make me frickin' laugh. Pure double sequence. Dora. Do I slam the Riichi here? Player to my right has such a restricted hand. They're close to Tenpai. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I know it's a closed weight, but this 4 might lead other people to think that I don't have a 7, 8, excuse me, that I'm not on a 5, 6 weight, and thus I have no use for the 7 of circles. I think that's enough for me. I think that's enough for me to go for this Riichi. Riichi pure double sequence Dora. Riichi pure double sequence Dora. That's 4 Han. That's great. That's great news. I love having 4 Han in my hand. You're gonna turn up your nose at 4 Han? I don't think so. Maybe I should have been more obvious with this Suji trap. We would have had to discard the 6 of bamboo on our next round of draws discards, but I think that's okay. 6, I'm not really scared. I don't really know what the player across from me is even going for. I think they just might have like a regular hand, you know? Just a green dragon, maybe 1 Dora hand. You know what? It was a little, ooh. No regrets. Honestly, no regrets with that one. I think that's just sometimes you got to chalk it up to that's Mahjong, baby. Okay, we got to go for a huge hand in this one, unfortunately. Could have sat in Damaten. Could have sat in Damaten. How do we get a huge hand here? I'm not particularly sure. It's got to be like a Riichi something something hand. I think we're keeping some of our honor tiles. I think we gotta keep some of these honor tiles for our best chance. Not only that, I don't think we can open up this hand. Okay, I know it's looking pretty hopeless right now. And let me tell you something. It is. It definitely is. We need like a Mangan direct hit on someone here. Okay, I'm about to go sicko mode. I'm about to go for the half flush because we need to go for something huge here. Half flush, maybe we can get a Yaku somewhere in here as well. Dora is the 2 of circles. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Would love to Would love to get some of that into our hand as well. If we draw in right now, we don't necessarily have to full commit to the half flush. I'm not sure, but we got to do something. Okay. Red dragon dead in the water right now. That's okay. That's okay. Five, 7. We know the red dragon is dead, but at the same time, we could still use it as our pair later on. If we go for the half flush, we got to go for something ridiculous here, right? And it's either the gods smile upon us or they don't in this kind of situation. 5, 6. Okay, fair enough. Pain Pekka. If we had gone for the Riichi only hand, what would we have hoped for? Just hitting 3 Orador somehow? I don't know. Oh, okay. I'd like to apologize for some of the things that I've done karmically, because certainly they're coming back to bite me in this round. We haven't drawn a single character tile. That's honestly a little disrespectful. Okay. Now if we draw just all of the copies of the Dora, maybe a pure double sequence here. Excuse me, Mahjong Soul. Excuse me? What just happened? Were they like looking at my account and being like, we've given this guy so much bad luck lately, we gotta get him back in there with some good tiles? False. They did not give me any good tiles. They just am I being doxxed right now? I'm gonna be honest with you. There was a part of me that was secretly hoping that you know, somehow the servers were going to undergo maintenance and that the results of this game would be null and void. Oh. You're going to laugh. You're going to guffaw. You're going to let out a hearty guffaw. I don't think going for the half flush was necessarily the wrong move here. I genuinely don't. Because we need a big hand. We're not. And I think the gods decided to take a look at this and say, no soup for you. No good tiles for you. Okay. It's extremely unlikely. What the You're willing to cut the 7? Okay, player across from me is in Tenpai. They're just looking. Oh, the 7 is a safe tile. I missed the 7 discard when I was DC'd. There's a world where the player to my left deals into the player to my right, and they get Shadow Realmed so far that we are not in 4th place. Very slim chances. There's also a world where the dealer, in trying to play aggressively, deals into them. But they would need to deal into like a Yakuman for that to matter. I need the player to my left to deal in. That's genuinely my best chances of winning right now. At least we can vibe to some of the good music before we go down with the ship. I will close my eyes and surrender, etc., etc. I mean, it'll be so tragically funny, like, you know, like a Chekhov novel. If we get into Tenpai at the end of this round, I don't think we're gonna do it. Oh, this is a heavy blow to morale for sure. If they round me on the 1, that's a genuine so be it kind of moment. That's how far I've been pushed into the depths right now. We're not gonna get a chance. We're not gonna get a chance to get into Tenpai. Someone needs to deal into the player to my right. We're not gonna get into Tenpai anyway. Waiting on the 2 and the 5 of circles. At least we didn't get into the negatives. You gotta look on the bright side with stuff like this. Minus 194 in this economy. Oh. Oof, baboof. Oof, baboof. A moment of silence. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad if, you know, you lose a game at Riichi Mahjong. There's that one game where we dealt in and it was a disaster. Other than that, let's take a look. So this was an extremely obvious half flush. They're not even in tenpai at this point though. Making some really aggressive calls. Player to my left eventually deals in. It's not to me. It's to the player across with a quiet, pure straight. And they ended up winning this one. Pure straight is just too Han. I guess you don't slam the Riichi here because it's a bad weight. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, Riichi book 1, it's a fairly early Riichi. You know what? I can understand not calling Riichi here because of the precarious nature of the player to your left. Okay. Fair enough. If things are looking scary, be Riichi with very wary. I was trying to make it be if things are looking scary with regards to Riichi, be wary. Mnemonic device, never gonna forget it now. Someone deals in here. They deal an 8 of circles and they deal into an all. Wait, what? Oh, they sumo their winning tile. Okay, excuse me. I called Riichi here off of a 3-6 weight. They chase me on a closed weight? Are you nuts? I suppose that they're thinking, oh, people might want to play safe and, you know, discard the 4. It's also looking safe. The Suji with the 7, half Suji. I guess so. Then they deal a 4 of circles and they deal into someone else. Who's lying in wait right now? The 7 pairs hand. How did you manage to do this? Wow, they just straight up drew into it. They have to make some pretty risky discards. I'm already in tenpai. They're willing to just cut the 2. Dude, why am I not brave enough to do stuff like this? Because the 2 is pretty unlikely, I guess, and it's good to get a chance to get into tenpai. I don't know. I'm not going to say that this is 100% right. It's a cool decision. Cut the 6, even though it's not. I mean, it's Suji. They draw another 6, they draw another safe tile, and then someone deals into them. I mean, that's fair. It's a pretty small hand, but still. Okay. I win this hand. I call an early Riichi and someone deals the 9 of characters. I wish we hit an aura or something along those lines. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I pick up another Riichi stick on the table though. What? Really? There's 2 Riichi sticks on this table? Maybe from the last round because it was an I'm not sure. Yeah, it was an exhaustive draw. Someone was in tenpai. Okay, fair enough. I dealt in here. Could this be considered a bad weight because... Wow, me and the player to my right were both waiting for the 7 of circles. Could this be considered a bad weight because no one's going to want to give up tiles close to the Dora? It's an early Riichi though. It's an early Riichi, but there's, at the time of recording, no studio audience members were harmed, but also, I think I let my impatience get the better of me. Like, this is a tough situation. I mean, with all the information now known, what would you have done? Genuine question, genuine question. Tough situation, genuinely a tough situation. I got really quiet there. I forgot that I was recording a YouTube video because I was thinking about whether or not to push in this. If things look as scary with a Riichi, be very wary. Why? I felt though, even though things look scary right now, people are probably in tenpai. I was like, it's Suji to the 4. Might give people a false sense of security. And I gotta do something, otherwise I'm just gonna bleed to death. But then again, if I didn't deal into one of these monster hands, someone else might have. And then people just played really safe, and I don't even want to look at these discards. This is how you break a human being. All right. Well, I guess the moral of the story is clear. Never play with your curtains open ever again. Too many spirits from the outside will come in and affect your mahjong draws. Okay. that's gonna do it for today. Man, it's tough. Let's hit the showers. Not together. I just mean, you know, the sporto sense. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. Unless it's, you know, backseating, in which case I can't stop you, but please know that that is heavily annoying. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. You can also catch me on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Link is in the description. You can also join us in the Discord. Hope to talk to you there. Until next time, please be patient with yourself, and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.